and welcome back to The Girl in the Garden. Today, I'm in the kitchen and I'm Tina. But this week, I'm challenging myself, and maybe you too, to get a little bit more intentional with how we cook. The goal, first, to use what we already have on hand, no extra grocery runs, no fancy ingredients, just real food already in our kitchens. Second, we're going to make one big pot of something hearty and nourishing, and then getting creative over the next few days to transform those leftovers into brand new meals that don't feel like leftovers. It's about cooking smarter, wasting less, and still keeping things fresh and exciting at the table. So grab what you've got and let's see what kind of delicious magic we can make this week. And here at my house, we're kicking it off with this big pot of beautiful chicken in Moroccan ginger saffron sauce. It's going to be warm, fragrant, and full of flavor. And it's going to do its cooking. I'm going to take the lid off so you can see. The sauce was actually on sale at our little grocery store. So we thought we'd try it. And so we just decided we're just going to cook all the chicken up. And that's what we're going to have tonight, probably with rice and some steamed veggies. So let's let it cook and let's get dinner together so we can see how it tastes. Woohoo! Our chicken is done. Everything simmered together to create this golden aromatic sauce that's comforting and just a little exotic. It's going to taste good, isn't it? All right. We've got some rice and some steamed vegetables, so we're going to plate it up and see how it tastes. Now remember, I'm not telling you to run out and buy sauces. What I'm saying is we can make something and we can do something different with it. We can get creative and make a new meal, so we're not having to eat leftovers, in air quotes, I guess. But we can make something else just as delicious with it. So let's get it plated up. Let's see how it tastes. All right, I rounded up some help for taste testing, so here we go. I won't be eating broccoli because I don't like it. The rice is going to be good. I'm going to taste it first. The chicken has fallen apart, obviously, because it was in the slow cooker, right? Can you taste it, or do we need to put some sauce on it?
Oh.
So we're not getting a large flavor.
Get more of the skin.
Oh, of the sauce. But now we're thinking, oh, that's garbage. I don't want that. So let's try this again.
The skin was delicious.
Yeah, it's still just a very light, excuse me, very light flavor. So actually, I'm excited. That means that whatever I decide to do tomorrow and the next day should be just fine. Because that ginger saffron is such a subtle flavor. But this is good. I would definitely have this again. Now, will I purposely go buy this sauce? Probably. If it's not on sale, I probably won't buy it. Unless we happen to find it and it's not that expensive. But we currently, part of the reason why I'm doing this is that my mom had so much food. So we brought it all to my house. I don't need to go grocery shopping. I just need to figure out meals where I can use it, right? So that I am not buying and I am not wasting. So anyway, don't go away, because tomorrow we have something else in store for you, and we're not quite sure what it is, but we'll let you know tomorrow. All right, we'll be back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to day 2 of our Use What You Have kitchen challenge. So this is the chicken. So yesterday we made a super tasty, savory dish of chicken in garlic sauce. We served it with rice and broccoli. So today I'm going to dive back in. We got some paste. We got some shredded cheese. I got some little tortillas. We have a little bit of rice left. So I'm getting the skillet hot. We've actually already made a couple of these, so there is still a little bit of mess because I thought, oh, I need to record this. So let's get to assembling our little tacos. All right, the first thing I'm doing is heating up our little corn taco shells. And they're the tiny ones. They're like the street taco ones. Then I'm going to add some rice and some cheese. I could add chicken. We do have enough chicken. I could add chicken if I want. And then I'm going to put them on a plate and dip them in some salsa. So let's get to adding the rice. I didn't really know what I was going to do with the rice until I decided to have these for lunch. So basically I did flip the tortillas one time trying to get them completely warm. I did not warm up the rice. It's going to warm right there on the tortilla. I did sprinkle a little cheese. I could have added the chicken like I said, but I decided not to. I got other plans for the chicken. And then I'm going to fold these over. They are folded and I flip them over. And I'm actually going to make up the rest of the rice like this so we can have some little snacks later or maybe something for lunch tomorrow. So I'm going to get out my salsa and I'm going to dip these in it and have me a nice little snack. And that is lunch, day 2, using up leftovers. Simple, flavorful, totally using what I already have. Next up is what's for dinner tonight. Still using our leftovers. I'll see you at dinner. Well, folks, it's dinner time. And today we're giving our chicken a whole new life on a barbecue chicken pizza. You guessed it, or maybe you didn't. These are the things I'm going to be using. So, sorry for the dog barking. Excuse me for my cough. So, I've got some store-bought dough, which is not out here yet. I want to keep it cold until I'm ready to use it. We got a little bit of pizza sauce. We've got our leftover chicken, which isn't out. It's still in the fridge, staying cold. We got some barbecue sauce for that. It's going to give it a sweet and smoky kick, hopefully. Then we're going to load it up with bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, olives. And the chicken still has the broccoli in it. We're going to leave it in there. We're going to test it out. So first up, I need to chop and roast the vegetables to get some of the liquid out of there so the pizza is not soggy. So that's what I'm going to do first, and then I'll be back and we're going to build our pizza. All right, our veggies are roasted off a little bit, hot and steamy. I did not roast the olives. This is the chicken with the broccoli in it. I did do kind of a rough chop, and that's only because I wanted to make sure I didn't have any bones or cartilages in there, because there's nothing worse than biting into cartilage when you're eating something. And I'm glad I did it, because yes, I did find a little piece of cartilage. So now I'm going to throw this in the same pan I roasted the vegetables in. I'm going to add some barbecue sauce. Let's see what happens. All right, I dropped the chicken in there with a little bit of barbecue sauce till I got it how saucy I wanted it. And then basically I turned the burner off because this pan retains heat for a very long time. So while that is cooling down a bit, I'm preheating my oven, and voila, we got our pizza dough out here, and it's time to start building. All right, we've got our dough, we've got our pizza sauce, and then we have our mozzarella cheese. Let's keep building. Now we have our vegetables, and we're going to top with our barbecue chicken mix. All right, our barbecue chicken is on, and you know, I think somehow I just guessed right at how much of this I would need to cover this pizza. So let's get some extra cheese on there. I'm going to use some more mozzarella and then some cheddar. We are at 400, and we have 14 to 18 minutes to go. Well, I've already decided what I'm making for dinner tomorrow. It's supposed to be over 100 for the next 4 days in my area. I'm going to make a chicken salad sandwich. And you're seeing this is because when I chopped the vegetables for the pizza, I chopped extra to go into my chicken salad. So if you know what you're going to do, chop it all at the same time. Now I'm getting my chicken out because I did not do that part. I'm still probably going to have a whole lot of chicken left. So I'll be asking my son if he wants something repeated or if maybe we try something new. If we do something new, I'll record it before I post this video. But let me get to my chicken. All right, our pizza's out of the oven. While we let it cool, I'm going to continue to mix up our chicken salad so we can have sandwich tomorrow, and we want it to be well commingled, so we want it to sit in the fridge overnight. When this cools, we'll come back for a taste test. All right, well, that's our chicken salad. It doesn't look very appetizing, does it? So the same vegetables I put on the pizza, minus the mushrooms, are in here. I did end up using all the chicken. I had too many vegetables. And then I also added some of my home canned pickles. They're supposed to be dill pickles, but there is sugar in the recipe, which really, at the end, they tasted like sweet pickles. So I thought, okay, well, they have both dill and sweet, and I would want both of that in my chicken salad. So now I'm going to put this in a smaller bowl, and we'll check it out tomorrow, probably for lunch. So let's now take a look at our pizza and get a taste test. Whew, our pizza, I did take a bite. That is actually scrumptious. I think I would like the bottom cooked a little bit more. Ooh, and it all falls off. Ooh, it's still hot too, sorry. Hold on, let me get a fork. Ooh, yeah, the veggies are still really hot. So overall, I love the flavor. I would want the pizza crust to be a little bit more done. Package said 14 to 18 minutes. I cooked it 18. I might move it up to 25 next time. Is that because there's not only pizza sauce, but barbecue sauce? Whew, yeah, sorry, that was hot. My mouth was burning. Anyway, but the flavor is really good. So, we've done our big pot of chicken with rice and broccoli. We've done our rice and cheese little tacos, appetizers, whatever you want to call them. We've now done a barbecued chicken pizza, and we're going to have chicken salad for tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow to let you know how that turned out. Well, today is dinner number 3 in our Use What You Have kitchen challenge. You can see the chicken salad we put together last night. And then we let it rest in the fridge overnight so the flavors could really mingle around. It doesn't look all that good on camera. I bet it tastes good though. So anyway, it's time for the taste test. We're going to have it on our little sandwich breads. But let's go ahead and give it a bite. If I can do it with one hand here. That is good. Definitely a change of pace from the meals that we've had the last few nights. We've done the chicken, rice, and broccoli, the barbecue chicken pizza, and then those little rice mini tacos. This is totally different and just as satisfying. I just love those little breads. We got a lot of chicken salad. So what's for dinner, and every snack tonight is probably going to be on chicken salad. And with that, we wrap up our kitchen challenge for the week. We hope you've enjoyed following along. Excuse me, I almost choked myself, sorry. But we hope that you enjoyed following along and that it sparked some ideas to transform your leftovers into something fun, new, and delicious. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Give us a thumbs up. And let us know in the comments what are some of your favorite leftover transformations. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time right here at The Girl in the Garden. Bye!